Good morning, everyone. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I hope everyone is doing well this morning. I am here today to do Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for March 2019. So again, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising, so please take what resonates, leave what does not. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you have been here before, you know I love you. So I hope everyone is doing well this morning and hoping for an even better March, right? Some of you might be thinking about being of service in a way of doing charitable work or donating, serving of some sort. And listen, good morning, Jason. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. So also this goes back to the energy of today where it's being careful of where you're placing your energy. Don't, Mom and I were talking about that this morning too. I love how the messages always come back together, but you know, one of the messages that I've received lately is being more careful of where I'm putting my energy and making sure that I'm getting that equal energy exchange. You don't want to keep throwing yourself at people who don't support you energetically or spiritually. So, know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, and other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. So, again, make sure that you're putting your energy where it deserves to be. Don't feel like you have to give, and not get anything in return, because you're going to constantly run your well dry. So, yes, Sheila, you made it. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to do one card from each deck for each week so you can understand what you are going to go through each week throughout March. Again, this is ahead of the game. So once you get into March, come back and watch it, see how it resonates throughout the weeks ahead. And make sure that you're staying prepared as possible, because I feel like Gemini's energy is going to be kind of scattered, a little chaotic. And, you know, like when I was pulling all the cards out to meditate, they were like spreading out. So make sure you're not spreading yourself too thin either, right? Okay. So let's see. Remember, Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, you do not have to force it. So, and listen, I always say too, and I probably don't say it enough, but I'm going to say it again. I don't know why I feel like I need to say it on Gemini's video. For anyone that is coming across this video, listen, if it doesn't resonate with you, that is perfectly fine. These messages are not going to be for everyone, because it can't possibly resonate with every single Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But what I can say is that there are enough other YouTube readers out here that if you don't resonate with my messages, there is someone else that you can resonate. And that is the most important part, that you get the messages you're wanting to receive or needing to receive is the better statement, because it's not always what we want to hear. It's what we need to hear. So just be cool. Just be cool. All right. So first week we have raise or promotion. Congratulations, and an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So some of you might get a new job. Some of you might get a raise or a new position at work. And either way, the abundance flow is going to pick up for you the first week of March. So for those of you who have been manifesting a new source of income or a higher pay job position, whatever it may be for you, it will be coming the first week of March if this is what you've been trying to manifest. So keep up the good work and understand that as long as you stay in tune with that energy, it will come. Don't feel like you have to slave your life away and make bare minimum in order to survive, and that's all you deserve. That is not true. When you stay aligned with your divine purpose, you will bring in more money. Plain and simple. So second week, we have pay yourself first. So again, don't run your well dry, Gemini. Like, listen, even though this card does talk about putting money away for yourself and investing in your future, it also, I feel, energetically speaking, talking about making sure that you have time for you. I'm also getting in the second week, you might also start to feel tired, a little restless, kind of out of sorts, but this is that time that you really need to put that time aside for yourself and make sure that you're taking care of you, right? So this card does say, make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and in your future. So again, you can't take care of everyone else if you're not taking care of yourself. And what's the point in working if you're not putting anything aside for yourself? And listen, even if it's only a few bucks here or there, you're still investing in yourself. So make sure to take care of yourself this month, Gemini. All right, so week 3, God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So the third week is really when you're going to come more in tune with that universal source, and you're probably going to have a lot of downloads, a lot of signs and synchronicities. And the more that you tune into that energy and have that faith in source, you're not going to feel that lack or limitation because you're focused on the light. You're focused on what's within. And also, I feel like there's going to be a more gentle energy this month or that week as well. And then going into week 4, we have no more complaining. So complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So again, staying in tune with that universal source, stay tuned with love in your heart space, and don't complain about your life because you are not a victim, okay? Everything that has happened is not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's giving you room to change. So if you're wanting a change, then you need to be able to figure out what is holding you back and what's not serving you any longer and be able to release that. A lot of it has to do with employment though. Maybe there's people around your work that you need to detox, create some separation, detachment. You can be around people and not take on their shit, Gemini. Their problems are not your problems. So you need to make sure that whoever you are around is not draining you, okay? If it feels wrong, it is wrong. Apparently, I said the other day, if it smells like shit, it is shit. So, and that's the reality of the situation. Hey, Caitlin, how you doing, girl? But yeah, we also have the employment change card. So your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Okay. So, what I'm also getting from this is if you are, say you've been at your job for a while and you're thinking about making a change and you're close to some of the people that you work with, or even if you just happen to meet these people through work friends or whatever the case may be, Yes, yes, it is, Caitlin. But what I'm kind of getting is that you might be wanting to make a change for yourself, and it might not be what everyone else thinks is good for you. But you know what? They're not living your life, Gemini. You can't allow other people to sit here and dictate where you're moving in life. So yes, you need support, but if that's the kind of support that you're getting, then that is not support. Yes, we do need people who will sit there and tell us like, hey, listen, I see you slipping. I see you. Come on, let's get back on the train, right? But to sit there and make you doubt yourself in the direction that you're moving in, that is not support. Good friends will allow you to make the decisions for yourself. Okay. So don't worry about the financial aspect though, because you are being supported with this change that is coming. Okay. So now we're going to clarify with the Archangel Power by Dorian Virtue, and we are going to see what is going on. Because it seems by the end of the month, you're really going to start to see the people in your life for who they truly are. I feel like the veil is coming down, and exactly. That's not the support you need. That is not support. Okay. First week's going to be a big one. So we do have the Razor promotion. We also have the Epiphany card, which is the Hermit, the Sun, and the Eight of Swords. So what I'm seeing right off the bat is you're going through this detachment period where you're tuning more within to see what kind of opportunities you're even looking for with your career. I would honestly look at where you are right now. Does it feel good? Do you feel like you're doing your life's work? Do you feel inspired to go in every day? Why are you at your current place of employment? You need to shine the light on this situation and see if it really lines up with your divine purpose. Because when you're in alignment, you're going in the right direction. But if you are out of alignment, you're going to feel tired. You're going to feel uninspired. Your money's not going to be coming in the way that you want it to. And you're not going to receive that support that you're looking for. And that might be why you're going through this transition. Good morning, Lachey. So it's time to break free of that mental energy and understand that when you make the courageous choice to change your situation, you will be free. And it's because you're not seeing things clearly. And that's why you need to tune in more. Find joy through that spiritual growth and tune more into your light working abilities. Because life is wonderful. You thrive through the power of positive thinking, and you can be an inspiring success. So when you are a light to others, you will find that joy because you are already in tune with self and with source. You're in alignment. So make sure that you are shining that light on things that don't make sense. Bring it to illumination and understand that you do have the power to break free of anything that you feel is not serving you or holding you back, whether that be yourself or other people. So if you want this change, it is yours, Gemini, but you have to be able to step up to the plate and understand that you have the power to make this decision, not anyone else. Okay? Oh, good. Good, Caitlin. So week 2, let's see. Pay yourself first. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles and the Moon. So there might be some partnerships where you're putting too much energy into and not putting enough into yourself. And that's the reason why you're not seeing things clearly. And some of these partnerships aren't necessarily good for you. They might feel okay for you now, but you're going to start to see that you're putting your energy where it doesn't need to be. And now it's time to, kind of put these partnerships on the back burner. It's not talking about necessarily cutting them off yet, but I do see that there needs to be a little bit of a distance so you can really figure out what it is that your soul is calling to, because I feel like you're starting to pick up on other people's energy, so it's starting to feel confusing, and that's why it's kind of scattered. But you need to be doing what you love and surrounding yourself with people who, yeah, the Queen of Swords just came out reversed. So, you know, you're having a hard time cutting these cords and standing up for yourself when it comes to these relationships. But it is a good time for you with the personal growth through your career. But you need to have people who understand what you're going through and truly 100% soulfully support you in your decision-making process. Okay. Yeah, and that's the thing. It doesn't matter who it is. The energy's there. So whoever's popping into your head first, that's the problem. So again, cutting those cords, releasing that energy, creating that separation. You are not attached to these people to the point where they have to dictate your every move. That is not the case. You have this power, Gemini. So don't settle for okay because everyone else around you thinks that this is what you should be doing. Listen, the way that I look at it is don't take advice from anyone that is not living the life you want to live. Okay. If they have not done this, then they don't understand. A lot of people aren't as aware as us watching these videos or doing this work. So I'm not going to take advice from someone on the street who has no self-awareness, no spiritual beliefs. I'm not going to sit here and take advice from someone who has no idea what shoes I have walked in and the things that I have been through that has gotten me to this point. Now, okay, my mentor who is living the life that I want to live, that is stepping into her own power and knows how strong she is, but is very humble about it because she is comfortable in her own skin. That is who I would take advice from. But again, she's not going to make the decision for me because she's a good friend and she will help me get to that point, but she's not going to make the decision, right? She's going to say, listen to your intuition. Even when I was going to move out, she's like, are you sure you want to do this? And I'm like, yeah, why? This feels great. I think this is a great idea. I'm being really pushed towards this. And I was, but it was because I personally had to go through this situation in order to realize the spiritual warfare that was really going on. Okay. But that is the difference in real friends versus the friends that put on the facade because they're getting something from you. My mentor has no benefit from telling me to move in or not to move in. So in reality, she let me make that decision for myself and I learned from it. So I can't be mad at it, right? Exactly. Yeah. But you need to take this energy and move it upright. Know what cords you need to cut and quit feeling like you are disconnected because you're focusing too much on the outside where you need to be focusing in. The pinnacles are here. That abundance that you're looking for, the connection you're looking for is right here, Gemini. Okay? So pick up that damn sword. Learn from experience and take action. Take action. All right. So week 3, God is your source. Again, when you are in tune with source and you're in tune with yourself, well, it's not that you have to cut her off, but I'm talking about, listen, okay. So when I say, let me clarify this real quick. When I say cutting off, right, or cutting the cords, I'm talking energetically. Like someone can be right next to me. I don't have to take on their shit. If they bother me or they say something that doesn't align with my values or my goals, I can speak up. You know what I'm saying? You're detaching that attachment. Okay. If they support you, great. If they don't, right? And sometimes we have to do this with our family. It's hard. Trust me. With my own brother, I cut him off a long time ago. And when I see him, I'm cordial as long as he's I won't talk too much shit, but as long as he is good energetically, I'm fine. But if I feel that his energy is out of whack or he's not doing so well, distance. Like, I can be in the same room with you, but I am not letting you in, right? You don't get to get in this bubble, right? So that's that shield that I keep talking about. Put up your shield. Reflect the bullshit back out to the sender. Cut the cords, okay? Cut the cords. Understand that you are in control of what you allow in, Lachey, okay? You are universal source. You are one. You are whole. And you have the ability to say, I want this in my space or I don't. And listen, you know, sometimes we have to cut off people in our life that are very dear to us, but they're not supportive of what we need from them. And especially if it's a parent, if it's a sibling, if it's a lover, if it's whatever you're allowing into your life, you're telling the universe, I accept this bullshit. Bring it on. Let's fill this dumpster up and pour some gasoline on it. So be careful of what you're telling the universe that you are accepting is all I'm saying. It doesn't mean, like, again, not saying that you have to go cut everyone off, but you can create some boundaries. You can create distance. And if they don't accept that and they keep overstepping your boundaries and making you feel guilty for having boundaries, then that is not a supportive energy that you need in your life regardless. So listen.
And you don't have to answer that phone.
Yeah, and you don't have to answer that phone. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something straight up. Like, okay, my grandmother, we have a lot of addiction in my family. And my grandmother was a very bad alcoholic. God rest her soul. But listen, she... This bitch was crazy. I love her. And I had a lot of good years with her. She was an amazing grandmother when she was sober. But when she was not, it was a shit show. And it did get to the point after helping her, because listen, me and my mom are the only ones that were really stepping up to the plate. We took on the majority of the bullshit because the other family members like, nah, we don't want this. So we had to step up to the plate. And listen, late night rehab drives, you know, going down to different states and stuff. I mean, it was craziness. And it finally got to the point that she was guilting my mother so much and abusing her mentally, physically. I mean, it was bad. She called one morning at like 6 o'clock and I was fucking tired. I was tired. I was working a lot of hours and not only taking care of her and my mother, but she called one morning trying to guilt trip my mom. And I was like, what do you want? No one wants to talk to you. Click. No one wants your bullshit this morning. And sometimes we have to do that. And of course she called my mama on her cell phone, crying her eyes out like, Jesse's so mean to me. No, bitch, you are mean. You are abusing this family and I'm not going to take your shit anymore. When she did come to get sober, she actually used me in one of her AA meetings when she got to her year chip. She was like, listen, this bitch here. Oh, sure did. I hung up on her and I'll hang up again. Because listen, I will allow you in my life if you are going to be there for me. And, you know, I mean, listen, I helped you when you were struggling. I was there chasing you. I am not chasing anymore. Listen, I've been chasing my whole damn life. I remember one time we were chasing her all around town because she was off her rocker. And, when we finally caught up to her, I was like, we're not chasing you anymore. She goes, well, what are you doing here then? I was like, oh, this bitch here. I could tell y'all all kinds of stories. Yeah, that's a good one. I might have to get on and tell y'all that one later so I don't run over Gemini's reading. But listen, it is what you accept. I was putting that energy out there. Even though I was saying something, my energy was not aligned with what I was saying. Because if I wasn't going to chase her, I was still there. I was still chasing. So make sure you're not chasing people who don't want to be chased. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, it is abuse. Yeah, listen, addiction is all over my family, so it is. But it is one of those things where we have to know what energy we're putting out and what we're really telling ourselves. Because that was that contradiction. She called me out right on it, man. Right on the dime. What you doing here, then? She didn't want me there. I didn't want to be there either. So what was I doing there? I was trying to save her from herself, and hopefully she wouldn't kill someone. But didn't do a damn bit of good either. So again, you learn your lessons. But moving into, sorry y'all, that was a total rant. Y'all got me all off on that shit.
You got her picture over there.
Yes. And listen, and I was just talking about my grandmother's energy coming in with the yellow butterflies, and my mom started pulling out pictures. Look at this shit, man. She found this. This is my grandmother and my cousin Scott, who is actually graduated from college now. So this is a long time ago. But look at that, man. I mean, do y'all pick up anything from this?
That's at least 20 years.
At least 20 years. But yeah, there is some sort of orb spirit thing going on in that one, which I was like, whoa, dude, whoa. But yeah, crazy. So I'm guessing she's showing up for this reading for Gemini. So listen, you can either be batshit crazy or be the best person in the world. Because listen, she was both. When she was sober, she was my best friend, and I could talk to her about anything. Listen, my mom's my best friend. If I couldn't talk to her as a teenager, I went to my grandma, and she was always there for me. But woo, boy, did she use it against me when she started drinking again. I was like, bitch, I already told her, so too bad. Oh, Lord. Love you, Granny. All right. So, okay. So moving into week 3, we have the God as your source. And listen, we have the Queen of Pentacles here too. And I'm taking this more as your energy and taking care of yourself. Being mature and practical and giving yourself that time and energy that you need. This is where you will be most successful. Okay. When you tune into that God space within your heart and nurture yourself, give yourself time, give it the attention that it needs. Ugh. Hold on. All right. And then we have the Two of Staffs here too. So you're at a crossroads. All right. So this is going to be that time where you're kind of clearing up the direction. Look, all right, she came back up right. Thank God. So cut the cords, use the benefit of your experience and everything that you have been through to make sure the people that are coming with you on this path are not coming from a place of darkness or of low vibrational energy. Make sure that you are aligning with people who share your same vision, and you will be successful. Okay. So this is where you're going to start to really find that clarity about the people in your life. So yeah. Yeah. And again, if you feel yourself coming to that crossroads, take that time for yourself and nurture. Love thyself, and understand that when you nurture your soul, you are also nurturing that God energy within you. And you will not be wasting any more time on that past bullshit. All right. You will start to see the opportunities that are awaiting you, Gemini. But you have to let go. You have to let go if you want things to change. You cannot, again, I will say this until I am blue in the face. You cannot keep doing the same bullshit except expecting a different result. Just doesn't work. All right. Yeah, listen, especially if you are dealing with a narcissist, woo, they will, oh my God, they will mind fuck you for real. Listen, if you are dealing with a narcissist, the only thing that you can do is cut that cord and run. I don't care who it is, whether it's your mother, your daddy, your brother, your sister, I don't care. You cut that fucking cord and you run. You get away from them as soon as possible because, listen, I have been dealing with narcissistic assholes my entire life, and I felt so confused. Like, am I not seeing things right? I mean, do I have a clear picture of reality? Because they are making me feel batshit crazy because I'm calling them out on their behavior. As soon as I started setting boundaries, the tables turned. It was like the moment that those boundaries went into place and they realized I wasn't budging on those boundaries, I became the issue, like hardcore. So they will separate you from anyone. They will try to convince everyone around you that you are batshit crazy and that you have no clue what you're talking about. And they will suck the life out of you. You are giving them what they want, giving them any attention whatsoever. So run. Don't give them an ounce of your energy. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. I'm just saying. All right. So moving on to week 4, we have no more complaining, employment change, and detox your friendships. Yeah, listen, you can't give them any of your energy. You have done it long enough. And the more you give, the more they will take, and they will take until there is nothing left to give. Okay? Yeah. And that's why the tower's popping out with the 7 of Swords. Oh, Lord. So listen, it is time for things to really crumble. Okay. If you do not do this yourself, you will be at that tower moment by the end of the month, because everything that you think you have been doing and going in the same direction, experiencing the same bullshit over and over and over again, your guides are trying to tell you this isn't the way. This is the way. Take the road that has more light. Okay? You don't need to keep going down this dark path, because they will force it on you. They will start crumbling down everything around you, and you will start to see things for what it really is if you keep ignoring it. Okay? There's no time to procrastinate anymore. You have procrastinated long enough. And again, that Ace of Wands is right there on the bottom. I got another one that popped out though. Let's see what that one is. Oh, there's 2. Yeah, listen. You can't keep resisting the inspiration that is lurking beneath the surface, okay? There is healing that needs to take place. You're super connected to source, so you need to start listening, okay? Don't keep denying the messages that are coming through for you. And if you know that you need to make a change, no matter how much it hurts, you need to start taking the necessary steps to get there, okay? All right. Woo, Gemini, use a long one, my friends. All right, let's see. I'm going to skip those and go right into love. Yes, you have to. You have to deal with them. And no matter what, listen, and that's exactly what Spirit did to me. I kept ignoring the damn signs. I ignored because I'm a Taurus. I will wait till I am blue in the face to make a decision, right? I don't just give up. I wait until there's no more reason for me to stay in a situation. They will force you, and it is going to be super uncomfortable. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Caitlin, don't let them do that to your daughter, man. Like, listen, if they're going to do it to you, they were going to do it to your kids too. That is just how narcissists act. And listen, once you have that narcissistic abuse coming from an early age, they will take it with them. Okay. They will take it with them. So give it up, let it go, because it is not worth it. It is not worth it. All right. So what messages of love does Gemini need to hear? Let's give him something good, y'all. Give him something good.
They're flying today.
Yeah, they are. All right. Miracles and blessings. Everything has a gift. I feel like there's something on the bottom for y'all too. Treasured your loved ones. And these are the ones that really fucking support you. Okay. Take inventory of the people in your life. See if it feels right. If it does, tell these people how much they mean to you. Be there for those people and quit letting other people run your life. Gemini. All right. You drew this card because you have many miracles happening in your life right now. The angels are asking you to look at how things are. Look again. You will find that your life has been filled with many miracles and blessings. So don't focus, again, no more complaining, right? It's not about looking at the things that are going to shit in your life. You just need to step up to the plate, put your big panties on, and do the work. But then you need to look around your life and see how much you actually have to be grateful for. And then, yeah, and then treasured your loved ones as a 10. So it's definitely coming to a close. You're starting to see those relationships that are no longer serving you coming to an end, and it's perfectly fine. We have a group of people in our lives that love and support us. Cherish people, whether it is a special partner, your family, or your friends. The angels are prompting you that you need to reach out to your loved ones and make sure you show them love. Okay? And like attracts like. So if you like yourself, you will attract people who like you too. But if you don't, if you think that you are not worthy or you're not special or that you don't deserve love and abundance and all that good shit that the universe is trying to bring you, then you're not going to get it. You need to be in alignment energetically with universal source, knowing how special you are in order to bring these things in. Okay? Yes, Caitlin, back on your game, girl. Back on it. Do it. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm so passionate today. All right. So, all right. Yes. Okay. So I love y'all. Almost 40 minutes in, but you know what? Listen, I told y'all I go until spirit says no more. All right. But I hope this resonates with y'all. If you need a private reading, you can email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not and you would like to support the channel, there is a donation link down below. If you're catching the replay, make sure you drop me a comment. Let me know how this resonates with you. And keep it strong. I keep it strong. I love y'all. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, all that good stuff. And all my information's down in the description box. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. I love y'all. I support you. You're amazing. Go do this. And you have the strength and capability to do whatever you want, Gemini. Just matters how much you believe in yourself. Okay. All right. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.